Hi guys, well, I have watched my own video and I have spotted some mistakes and I want to correct them now, right? um, First of all, I have to say to you that over here this is a stain, guys, of the screen of my computer, and I don't know how to get rid of it, right? So it's a stain, but it's not an extraterrestrial shape. Nothing than that. Um, Nothing about that, right? But there are birds that pass by time to time, as you can see. This happens because birds they tend to get confused, right? They get confused with this eclipse, right? Well, first of all, the stress of the word that I said in my past video, I have been saying eclipse, right? But it's eclipse, right? Well, this is a kind of mistake that I guess that we non-native English speakers sometimes make, which is thinking that there is something that it's is well said in English, but it's not. For example, we tend to think that we have to say hotel, but no, it's hotel, right? And I thought that eclipse, I have to say eclipse, right? But it's not eclipse, it's eclipse, right? So that's the correct word. Well, first of all, I have, well, there we can see the eclipse, right? It's definitely amazing. One of the mistakes that I have made in my past video is that I couldn't say well what I wanted to say, and what I wanted to say is related to what you are seeing now. Happens that I tried to zoom in the sun, the eclipse, right? And it was a terrible mistake, right? Because when I zoom too much, the camera becomes extremely sensitive, right? So it was a mistake, right? So, and another thing that happened to me is that I know that, well, the recording the sun, right, is really complex, right? Is extremely complex, because the recording devices aren't really prepared, right, to record towards the sun, right? And well, the reality is that most times we don't need to. We are not recording the sun. Perhaps sometimes we record the sunscreen, right? But it's only sometimes when the light of the sun is lower, right? But in this case, I am recording directly towards the sun, right? And and I wanted to why I didn't. I know that perhaps I could have used a filter, right? But I wanted to record towards the sun and towards the ambience there, the beach. We are there in the beach, and it is hard. It's not easy, right? It's a great challenge, right? It's a great challenge to record it, and I wanted to watch it as well. So basically, I was watching this eclipse, right, with the suitable sunglasses, and I was recording by the side, right? By the side, the camera wasn't covering, right? I didn't want to cover the sun with the camera, because obviously the most important thing in this moment is to feel, right, what is happening, right? The recording is it's in a second importance, right? And well, there I want to correct some mistakes. I said that there was a strip of the sun that lightened too much, and actually in my last video I was a little bit confused, right? A little bit confused. Well, there is an advertisement there. That is the program that I use, freemake.com, right? And it's a free software that allows me to join videos, right? Because obviously I wasn't recording all time, right? And then I joined videos, and you have to sacrifice 2 seconds, right, at the end of any video, with a little 2 seconds of advice, right? But it doesn't matter. Well, back to the point. I said that there was a strip, right? A strip of the sun that illuminated too much, right? You can say that it lights so much as well, right? That it lighted so much, or too much, right? Cause but the technical word, right? The technical word is a diamond ring, right? That is the term, a technical word. I have checked it out, right? This little diamond ring, right? It illuminates too much. That it illuminates too much, right? So it's really difficult to record, right? I'm correcting myself, right? I'm correcting myself. The word lit means another thing. There is another word that I have find out, right? Which is sun flash. I have forgotten how it is, what it is said, right? What it is said. Okay, the word that I was looking for is sun flare, right? Sun flare. It's the technical word used for specifically for this, right? Sun flare, right? Again, guys, as long as I'm trying to zoom in, the camera becomes extremely sensitive, right, to my movements. So then I have decided to zoom out, right? To zoom out, because I couldn't record well, right? I want to seize on this moment to correct another mistake of mine, right? Which I have said that in this solar eclipse, I said it well, right? I said it well, but basically what I said on my video was that the sun was being hidden by the moon, right? But it wasn't exactly what I wanted to say. For me, the best way to say it is that now the moon is covering the sun, right? The moon is covering the sun, and well, it's amazing. As you can see, then the all these then the diamond ring appears again, and it seems like if here in the recording it seems like as if the whole sun appears again, right? But it's a matter of the recording, right? Because in reality it's only a diamond ring. That's the technical word, right? That appeared then, and then the way that the moon is following continues, right? The movement continues, and the moon continues moving towards to the right, right? And as I have said, and the temperature with this phenomenon, the temperature has dropped some degrees. It was really amazing. All these phenomena involved is amazing. It's not only the light, but the temperature as well that drops, and little by little the temperature becomes to rise again, right? Okay, well, this is my the second video that I wanted to make to correct some mistakes of mine that I have made. I always recommend to you guys, I always advise you guys to make videos and then check them out in order to find out your mistakes, right? And that was what happens to me, right? There were 2 seconds again of advertisement, and now I want to move the video forward a little bit, right, to say goodbye. Okay, now I'm going to end with the total eclipse, right? It's amazing. There are another inclusively, right? Sorry, even not inclusively, even there are even more vocabulary involved in the shadow, right? The shadow of the moon, right? You know, there are 2 words, right? In English there is the word shade and shadow. Basically the shadow is a kind of consequence of shade, right? And there exists the penumbra, umbra, and anumbra, something like that. It's really interesting. Unfortunately, I don't remember the difference to explain it here on this video. Okay, I hope you have liked this eclipse as well as me, right? And see you next time, guys. Okay, bye bye.